I'm also an ex-cop. Worked in federal law enforcement. Also worked for the government.
When did you work for the government?
After I got in trouble. How about that?
Who did you work for?
I initially worked for the government. I worked for a government agency, okay, that I cannot name because I have a confidentiality agreement with the Homeland Security. And I was tasked to the U.S. Marshal Service, and I worked in South America, chasing fugitives in South America. After I got in trouble, I continued to work for the government through a contractor.
What'd you get in trouble for?
Sexual assault.
Okay.
1985, 86.
And they still hired you?
They continued to use me because I had a lot of contacts in the area that I was working for a variety of reasons. But anyway,
it's interesting.
It's more common than you realize. I did that for a while, and that's it. That's the short version on that.
So you were actually working for the U.S. Marshals?
Before I got in trouble, I was tasked to the U.S. Marshals.
Tasked, okay.
Do you understand the word tasked?
Yeah.
Lent to them. Lent to them because when I was in the military, I spent my time in Europe, and so I had a lot of contacts there. In South America, there were a lot of World War II fugitives, Nazis that had fled to South America. There were also a lot of Americans that were fleeing down there. So I had Argentina in particular, but not just Argentina. The whole area down there was in the 80s a haven for Americans to flee to as well. So having somebody down there with contacts was handy for them. So there's the short.